Hey there guys, as you can see from the title, today we're going to be talking about beginner CLI commands that you need to know. 10 actually, 10 beginner CLI commands that you need to know in order to, develop your skills as a software developer. But without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. So first, we're going to open the terminal in VS Code. So as you can see, that's open right now. And the first command we're going to do is mkdir, so make directory. And this is in order to create a new project folder. So we're going to say mkdir, and that's how we create a new folder in our project. So whenever you see mkdir, it's just creating a new folder. And what we're going to call this is first terminal project. And as you can see, once we hit enter, it goes away. So now we want to move into that folder. Now we're going to say cd, which just means change directory. So when we say cd, we're going to move into a specific folder that we name. So our directory, when we created it, was called first terminal project. So we're going to cd, which means we're going to change directory from our current directory to first terminal project. Awesome. So as you can see here, we're now within our first terminal project directory, so we're within that folder. And in case we want to know where we are, so if we ever forget where we are, we can just use pwd, and what it does is it prints the full path of your current directory. So if we say pwd, it's going to tell you exactly where we are. So it's going to show you the path. So we're within our first terminal directory. And once again, what that does is it prints the full path of our current directory. So now we want to create a new file. So in order to create a new file, we're going to use the touch command. So that's going to be touch. And we're going to say readme.txt. So what we're doing is we're going to create a new file called the readme.txt file. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So once we do that, it's already been created using that command. So since we already have that file created within our folder, what we want to do is we want to basically list it. We want to list what's in our folder so we can see that file. And how we go about that is by using ls. ls simply means list. So it's how we list all our files and subfolders within our original folder. So if we go ahead and hit that command, as you can see, we have that file, that readme.txt file printed in there. So now we want to write something within our file, right? We want to quickly add a text to the file. We're going to use echo. So we're going to say echo, and then we're going to write whatever we want to within our file. So with echo, we're going to say, this is my first file text. And this is going to go to readme.txt. So as you can see, we're using echo, and we're echoing a text in there, a string in there. So the string is going to be, this is my first file text, and we're going to be placing that within readme.txt. So we're going to go ahead and enter that. Now we want to make a copy of that file. So we want to create a backup for that file. So we're going to use cp, which is basically how we copy a file. So we're going to say cp readme.txt, and we want to create a backup called backup.txt. So we want to copy, that's all we're doing. So we're just, cp just stands for copy. So we're copying readme.txt into backup.txt. We're going to go ahead and enter that. So with that, we've just copied the file. Now we want to rename our file. So rather than backup.txt, we're going to use notes.txt. So the way we move or rename a file is by using the mv. So we're going to say mv command, and this is going to be backup.txt, and we're going to move it, or we're going to rename it to notes.txt. And just like that, we're done. Now let's go ahead and open up our file. So let's go to open. Let's open up our folder, and we're going to open our first terminal project. As you can see, within our project here, we have notes. This is my first file text. We have readme, this is my first file text. So as you can see, we have both here. Remember, notes was named backup at first, but now it is named notes. So if we open up our terminal again, we can now state, let's come back here. So as you can see, we have all this here. So if we go press the up button, we can see all this. And let's go ahead and do this. So let's go ahead and just say ls. So as you can see, ls just shows that we have notes.txt because we're listing it. That's all ls is saying. So we're listing notes.txt and readme.txt, which are the two in here. Now, to finish it up, we want to delete the notes.txt. So we're going to say remove, which is rm. So the rm command is remove, and we're going to say rm notes.txt. Just like that, it's gone. So if we close out of that, it's no longer there. Now, keep in mind, there's no undo when you use an rm command in the terminal. The terminal does not have an undo. So now that we deleted that, it's gone. So if we want to finalize it, if we want to clear out everything within our terminal, we just type in clear. And that just cleans our terminal all up. So just like that, in record time, we've just gone through 10 different commands to use. So let's list them out one more time. So the first one was make directory, which is mkdir. So that's how we create a new folder for our project. The second one is cd, which we use to move into that specific folder that we just created using mkdir. And the way we move into that folder is by using cd, which means change directory. So anytime you see a cd, you're moving into a specific folder that you name. And then in order to show where we are, we're going to say pwd, which just shows the full path of our current directory. So pwd, we show us exactly where we are. It shows us the path at which we are. And then touch creates a new file. So anytime you see touch, it's going to create a new file. So you can say touch readme.txt was what we used. And then to see what's within our directory or our folder, we are going to use ls, which just lists all the files and subfolders within our main folder. To write something within our file, we're going to use echo. And so when we use echo, we can now echo a specific string or a specific text within our file. If we want to copy a file, we're going to use cp, which just stands for copy. So cp is literally just copy. So we're going to have readme.txt, and we're going to copy it into a file called backup.txt. So mv is going to be used to rename or move a file. So that's how we create a backup. Rm is how we delete a file. And remember, there's no undo when you use a command such as rm to delete a file. And then lastly, to clear up our terminal, if it looks messy, we're going to use clear. So that's pretty much it. So if you guys want to see more command line interface commands, let me know in the comment section and give this video a thumbs up. So we're on our road to 700 subscribers, guys. So if you guys can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, share this video and like the video, it will mean a lot to me. So this channel has grown a lot over the last couple of years, and we're almost at 700 subscribers, guys, and I can't do it without you guys' help. So with all that said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on whichever video you guys want me to do on the next one. Peace.